Well, our first smart topic leads us to loving your kids equally. Now, you have one, so you just love one equally.
That's
There's
right.
no
It was
splitting.
easy.
Yeah. But is it really possible that, well, a parent could love one child over the other? One mom blogger recently confesses that she loves her son a little bit more than she loves her daughter. Kate Teague says, it's something I've been thinking about for a very long time, but I've been too afraid to say. And she adds, I can't be the only one out there who feels this way, though, because moms aren't perfect.
Well, studies show many factors play a part in choosing favorites, including physical appearance, birth order, personality, and gender. There are tons of books written about the subject.
Well, ABC's John Quiones recently explored the situation on his show, What Would You Do? Putting hidden cameras inside a store where a mom was blatantly favoring one of her kids over the other. But they're all actors.
A mother shopping with her two daughters.
Okay, Mom, my jacket is so small. Can I please get a new one?
Favoring one
That is great. Look at that.
over the other.
Christina, no.
Time
Pick out another one and we'll go to the dressing room.
Okay.
and time again.
It's not fair.
I know, they're my kids. I know.
But it's not
Obviously
fair
you don't know. What's not fair about it?
that you favor one more than the other. It's not about the look, it's inside the heart.
Time to
You know what? I love this show because it really helps you have great faith in America. Some families came to the little girl's defense, as you just saw there. But we wanted to know, what do you think? Is it fair? And can we really love our kids equally?
Yes, well, heading over to our Smart Family 15 Facebook page, Sandy says some kids are just easier to love. She loves all of her children. However, they all have different personalities. Two of my kids are just easier to get along with.
And then Monica says, well, that's just not right. Even if that's how you feel, that's something you should keep to yourself.
Well, you know, Socorro says she has one daughter and three sons. She loves them all. Even though they are different, her love for them is also different. So join in on the conversation at facebook.com/SmartFamily15. We're reading your comments now, so log in and let's chat.
All right, well, joining us live via Skype from Rhode Island is Dr. Lilia Bosch, who specializes in pediatrics and psychiatry. Dr. Bosch, thanks for joining us on Smart Family.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Well, let's get right into the subject. It has to be a little bit disturbing for parents, maybe who have one child and aren't used to this two-child thing and the favoritism that we're showing over one child or the other. Is it wrong to have these feelings that you like one child better than the other?
I think the first part of your question is what listeners should really focus on. There is no right or wrong feelings. Feelings are natural responses that we have to our environment. I think the thing that listeners need to focus on is our reactions or our behaviors to those feelings. Those are the things that we can control, and those are the things that we should kind of focus on in terms of valuing what we do.
Okay, so be aware that you're actually doing it and really watch your actions. Some parents say at times that one child can be just easier or less work than the other. So is it normal to enjoy one child's time over another?
You know, I think that's a really good point. And the thing that feeds into that the most is really an issue of temperament, what we call goodness of fit. Temperament are the natural kind of raw ingredients of our personality, and then our personalities as parents are going to match better with different children depending on their personality. And so it's going to be easier, like in any other relationship, that we'll get along more smoothly with one person over another. And it's the same with our kids.
Yeah, it does seem like that's the way it happens on every level, so you would expect it with your children as well. So how does the idea then of love at first sight, you know, when we first give birth to our children, that overwhelming love that you have, how does that affect our expectations and how we react to our children once they're finally in our lives and interacting with us?
I love to talk about this topic with moms-to-be and moms that already have kids because I think it's really a hot issue. I believe that in our society we have this really romantic idea of this instant contact. But when you think about it, these kids are really strangers that have been thrust intimately into our world after 9 months, and we're expected to immediately be in love with them. But no other relationship in our life has that pressure. In every other relationship, we have the chance to grow and nurture that relationship. But with our kids at birth, we don't have that luxury. So I think that folks sometimes feel guilty they're not instantly in love, but we need to give ourselves some space to remember it's a new relationship and give it time to grow.
All right, Dr. Bosch, thanks so much for joining us from Rhode Island. Nice to see you.
My pleasure.
Daphne?
Thank you.